Hello friends, welcome to my new video. We saw Hodor carrying Bran Stark everywhere, and while we appreciated it, it got the actor Kristian Nairn back problem. The three-eyed raven weighs a lot more than a regular raven. Him holding the door for a few moments destroyed all our hearts. But holding a co-star on his back for 6 seasons was even more devastating, Kristian Nairn has revealed. The Game of Thrones star, who played Hodor on the hit HBO series, claims he was left with a debilitating back injury from constantly carrying disabled Bran Isaac Hempstead Wright around on his back. "I do have a back problem, but that came from working on Game of Thrones," he told Michael Rosenbaum on his Inside View podcast on Tuesday. All that carrying, after 6 seasons of hauling his co-star around, he said he was left with a pelvic tilt, which while fixable, would require 6 months of physio. He said that by season 6, Wright had become too tall to carry, so they used a small lady called Samantha instead. On set, injuries are as old as the art of acting, but leaving a role with chronic pain is not something any actor wants. Unfortunately, that's exactly what Kristian Nairn, who played Hodor on Game of Thrones, endured after carrying around Bran Stark, played by Isaac Hempstead Wright, on his back for about 6 seasons. In the later seasons, showrunners had also managed to find a stunt double with almost the exact same build as the 7-foot Northern Irishman, a parking attendant wrestler named Brian, who just happened to live 10 minutes from him. When asked if he would sue for workman's comp over his injury, Kristian said no way. "It's not something I want to go down, the show's done so much for me," he said. "That's such an American point of view. We don't sue people back home for that." During the interview, the actor, DJ, also opened up about his past drug abuse for the very first time. He admitted he went down a rabbit hole in a year-long narcotics binge that ended with him trying heroin. "This is something I've never talked about before, and it's not because I didn't want to, it's because no one ever had the balls to ask me before," he said. "I G'd on the club scene for about 10 years before I ever touched a drug. And I went down a hole. I started with coke. Only for a year though. But a lot. I did everything." When asked if he tried heroin, he replied, "I did it once. And that was a wake-up call. It's not a joke. I liked it. I liked it a lot." The 43-year-old said it was the moment he pulled himself out of a potentially downward spiral. "That was the day I thought, this isn't me. I looked at myself in the mirror and I didn't really recognize myself anymore," he said. "It's a weird feeling looking at yourself and not recognizing yourself. You're looking into your eyes and that person is not there anymore." He claimed this happened just as he was turning 29, and he hasn't touched a drug since. "I'm very lucky," he admitted. "I got it out of my system. I hope he gets well soon." Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.